We are live only, sir. But here it's not open. Yeah, you can. Yes.
So friends, welcome to the live session on this course, Introduction to R Software. I just want to check whether you can hear me or not. So in case if anybody can hear me, can you just type on the chat box, yes, you can hear me? Means if you can hear me, can you please send a message in the. Okay, good. So I got from this couple of people, Sarwan, and thank you, Sarwan. Thank you, Chi Guevara. Thank you, Rajendra. Thank you, million more. Right. Okay, so first of all, once again, welcome to the course, and I hope you will be enjoying the course. Well, as I said in my course also, my objective here is that I don't want to make you expert in R, but I want to take out the fear from your heart so that you can learn this course more rigorously without any fear. And now you have seen that this is not a very difficult course or a difficult software. This is pretty simple, pretty basic, and this much I can promise you that the way the things are changing in this world, this R is going to be a very popular software in the next couple of years. So now means I can see that in the newspaper, news magazine, different types of articles are coming, and then they are trying to means write that well, this course is going to be one of the most popular software. Actually, not really course, but the software. This software is going to be one of the most popular software. So particularly to my youngsters, I would say that well, if you try to learn this software, then at least your future is going to be brighter. Means academic future is going to be brighter in the next couple of years. Well, it is possible that in the next couple of years you may get a new software which is better than R, which has more different or better capabilities than R. So you try to learn those things. So, but at this moment, well, I feel that this course is a good one to begin the or to initiate the learning of the R software. So right, so first let me try to take here the questions which you already have submitted in your this Excel file. So and then I will try to come to your question which you are trying to ask me in this chat box. Okay, so first question is coming from Milimo Machini, and she is asking that how do I know which package is used to analyze certain type of data? Example, how to do I know run Bayesian regression in R? Which package to? Yes, Milani. Milamu, this is a very important question. Yes, that is the biggest trouble of all the students. But the solution is very simple. And believe me, even for me, the solution which I am going to tell you, this helps a lot. Most simple solution is that you could go to some search engine like as Google, try to type their Bayesian regression in R. Right, you will get different types of those packages over there. First thing is this: if this package is available in the R software, then you will get something like CRAN, CRAN, and then there will be some project name. And otherwise, yes, I am sometime many these packages are not there. So for that, there are different types of discussion groups. You try to go there. Those people who are very much involved in R software and they are good programmers, they have written their own programs, and they have uploaded either on their personal home pages or on GitHub. GitHub is a depository where I think most of the professional programmers they file their solutions over there or their programs over there. So, but that much I am 100% confident that you will get something. And then after that, the second option is that you go to the help menu in R. And as far as help menus concern for me, I will say if you go to the help menu in Rstudio, that is easier. You will see that if you just try to type something regression Bayesian, and then you will come out. Suppose if you type Bayesian regression, and you will get something related to regression. Now if you come to the regression, at the bottom they will give you some suggestions, and there is a very good possibility that they will give you, say here, Bayesian regression, and then you can click over there. So sooner or later, means you can surely find out the required package. For example, if you want to do lasso for variable selection, you simply try to type the name lasso, LASSO, in the help menu on the Rstudio. You will get something. The only thing is this: you are typing the name lasso, and you will get, say, lasso rar, lasso v, lasso a, lasso b. That's all. So that is the way we try to proceed, and up to now I have been successful in all the times in getting this type of information. Okay, second question is from Jitin Kumar. Please provide all lecture PDFs. Well, they are already there on the course page where you from where you try to access your lecture. If you try to come on the bottom, I think there is a link where we have given all the lectures in the PDF format. So from there you can access them, and they are available right from the first lecture also. Then we have Mohit Thokaral. Please share the PPTs after the session. No, Mohit, I already have shared. As I said, these not PPTs, but these PPTs have been converted into the PDF, and they are already available on the course page. Then we have Dr. Kimia Amlani. What type of questions will be asked in exam as asked in assignments? Can we use R console or Rstudio to run the code at the exam, at the time of exam? If we have missed to submit the assignment 0, so will it affect the marks? Well, Dr. Kimia, your question number 1, what type of questions will be asked in exam? I think you enjoy the life. That is my headache. Means I have to think that how should I prepare the question so that you can get good marks. Well, all those questions which all of you can solve without any problem, those types of questions are going to be asked, and we already have mentioned it on the course web page in the discussion part, that many times that you will be asked multiple type questions which are simple to answer, and we know that what type of pressure students do have during the examination. And then so that was a big challenge for me also in the beginning, that how to frame such question on the software which students can answer. Then the second question is, can we use R console or Rstudio to run the code at the time of examination? No, actually during the examination, this R or Rstudio will not be available. And let me try to tell you the truth also, because this examination is going to be on a computer-based platform, and this platform is provided by some external agency who is responsible for conducting the examination, and they don't have this type of facility to host this type of software in their program. I hope that in the coming time, when they try to improve their infrastructure or their software, possibly this R will be available during the examination, but not at least in the examination which is going to happen for this batch. Right, but definitely the questions will be asked in such a way where you don't need any R or Rstudio, where you need to verify the results. Okay, if we have missed the submit the assignment 0, will it affect the marks? No. Assignment 0 is something like just to engage you, just to give you a feeling that now you are back to school, right? Okay, then another question from Dr. Kimia Amlani. Can we appear in 2 courses of exam on the same day, as both the exams are on the same day? Well, I think yes, but still actually these are the questions you see which the NPTEL office can answer in a better way. As far as I know, means if your examination are happening in 2 different sessions, there should not be any problem. But still you can confirm it from the NPTEL office. My job here is only to you teach or to record lecture, give assignment, and then do the academic part. This part is taken care by the administrative office of the NPTEL. But for this question, I know the answer is yes, you can appear. Then we have next question from Siddhant Mukherjee. request for repeat the loops. Well, Siddhant, that is pretty simple. You just replay my video and then you can repeat me as many times as you want. Well as in case if you're asking for the concept, then the loops is a very simple thing. If you want to repeat a job, then the first option is that you have to do it again and again. But how many times? So an intelligent way is that in the software they have given the concept of loop depending on the situation. If you know that how many times you want to repeat the loop, then you have a for loop. Similarly, if you don't know actually the number of times you want to repeat your loop, but you want certain condition to be satisfied, and then the loop must stop there. Then for that we have here while loop and so on. So definitely, if you have any specific question, you can raise it on this discussion forum. I will try to address it. But at this moment, if you want to repeat, you simply replay my video. Right, okay. And then we have next question from Venkat Ajay Kumar ji. So far I'm doing assignments, but by simulating the result from Rstudio for the certification exam, if Rstudio not provided to me, how can I write the exam? I need to verify whether my output is correct or not. Well, Mr. Venkat, I assure you that the type of questions which are going to be asked during the examination, you can answer them without using the R software if you have practiced it, if you have learned the course, if you have attended the lectures, if you have given the assignments, and if you have solved those assignments yourself. One thing I always say, that when you are trying to solve the assignment, one option is this: you will simply try to copy and paste the commands and then put it in the R console and try to check whatever is the correct answer. That is not the correct approach. Right, you need to understand the question and then you need to write the syntax yourself or the function yourself. The only trouble can be that that syntax may be wrong, but that can be corrected because you have got ample of time at your home when you're trying to do the assignment. But if you simply try to copy and paste, you will not be able to understand whether you have to write as square bracket or parenthesis, or you want to write in capital or say lower letters, lower case alphabets. So I think so. My thing is this: if you are doing in that way, if you are trying to do the assignment honestly by typing the commands yourself on the R console, you should not have any problem in attempting all the question and getting 100% marks in the examination. Right, okay, then next question is from Chirag Kohli. Chirag is asking, as I am a student of statistics honors, I want to ask how I can learn advanced R means any book, and I am little doubt in topic factor. Okay, Chirag, one thing, you are already a student of statistics honors. So means you are nearly approaching to the last degree of your life which can be obtained after giving the examination. So after that, you will be in a condition that whatever problems come, you can solve it. So the same thing I would expect from you also, that if you want to know any particular topic in R from statistics, like as you have sought for factor analysis, it is extremely simple. Try to pick up a book, try to look into the this help menu. You will get a package, but before that, you have to first understand what is factor analysis. For factor analysis, you can adopt any book in statistics, try to read it, what is there. And now I can see actually means every day this the new books are coming on this statistics with R. For example, in Springer they have a series, and in Chapman also they have a series like say statistics with R. So I think now people are trying to take up different types of topics, specific topic, and they are trying to write those books. So possibly those books will also be helpful for you. But as far as factor analysis is concerned, or say anything multivariate, normal, or principal component, or cluster analysis, that is only a matter of installing a package and then using the command. Right. So, but then you have to learn it yourself. If you are asking me, well in the future, if I get an opportunity, I will try to float a course on some advanced topics in the statistics. But the topics are so many that even if I try to give some of them, they are not going to help all of you. Okay. Then the last question from the Excel file from M. Suganti. Teach it by simple English. That will be useful for the students to understand. Give explanation with applied example. Suganti, I would say that the trouble in my life is that I don't know how to speak the complicated English. Right, I am born Indian. Hindi is my mother tongue, and as I always say that I'm not a British citizen, which I can speak a very fluent English. So I try to speak the English language in the most simple format because I don't know the complicated English. So if you are asking me to simplify it more, I can speak English in Hindi language or English in Tamil language. That is the only thing I have in my hand. But thanks for your suggestion. I will try to make my language more simpler. Right. Okay. So now I can come to the questions which you are asking on this chat box. Okay. So let me. Yes. Okay. So Milimo Mashimi. Hello sir, I want to know how do I know what package is used for certain analysis? So that I already have answered in my one of the question. So okay, then Miss I will come to the relation. Well, to all of you, good afternoon. There are many good afternoons. So then Milamo is asking again. You're good in your help me a lot. Greeting from Tanzania. Oh, I see. He's from Tanzania. Great. Thank you very much. Then we have Devapriya Basu. Thank you, sir. Then thank you. Good afternoon. Then Devapriya Basu, sir. Will there be any advanced course on R in next semester? Well, Devapriya, I will try my best. I can't promise because it takes a very long time to prepare such a course. First, we have to think about the topics. Then we have to think about preparing the slides, then recording, then editing, and then so. But I will keep your words. I will take your suggestion, and I will try my best to prepare a course, and then I will try to do it. Right, and then you can keep on checking the website of NPTEL. Possibly there you will get the updated information. Right. Then next question is, sir, how this R programming help biologist? Yeah. Biologist, you see, means if you ask me what people are doing in biology, are they only experimenting? No. They are experimenting in some intelligent way, but that is not the complete job. They have to take out the correct information from the data, which has come as an output of that experimentation. Now, what to do with that data? They have to do some statistical analysis. Now, for statistical analysis, they have to use some statistical tool. Now, they cannot use those. They cannot compute those statistical terms, commands, analysis manually. They have to use a software. So this R software is going to help all the biologists who wants to conduct the statistical analysis of their data. Yes, R cannot help in cutting a frog or a cockroach, but R can always help in analyzing the data which is coming after the dissection of the frog or cockroach. So I think from biostatistics point of view, there are many tools which are available in R. For example, this meta-analysis. Meta-analysis is very popular in biostatistics, and then all those tools are there which can give you the results directly just by substituting the data into the software. So this is very useful, I will say. Then can you suggest for R in biology? You see, there is nothing like R in biology. R is R. R is a software which is helping you in the statistical and mathematical analysis of your data. Now, in biology, you are trying to conduct an experiment and then you are trying to get some data. Now, how to conduct the analysis of the data, that is the biggest question which is before each and every biologist in this world. Because unless and until they analyze the data, they cannot get a scientific outcome. And in case the outcome is not scientific, nobody is going to believe on it. So that is why as soon as you decide that you want to do the statistical analysis of the data, you need a software. Now the choice is yours, whether you want to spend money and get a software, or you try to use the R software, which is available for free. So without R, you cannot do any statistical analysis, and yeah, whatever tool you want, either that is mean, standard deviation, or the basic statistics, descriptive statistics, or some advanced statistics, all are used in biology. For example, for the descriptive statistics, you can look at one of my course, descriptive statistics with R software. Its videos are available on the NPTEL website, and if you try to see, means everybody is using all those tools like standard deviation, standard error, mean, variance, correlation, etc. Right, okay. Then, hey, what if I have not done any assignment as yet? Can I apply for the exam? Harleen, but the first question is this: why you have not done the assignment, and then why do you want to have the certificate without a training? Well, I'm not a really concerned person who can give such suggestions, but for that you have to, as I said, you have to better you contact to the NPTEL administrative office, or you refer to the web page of NPTEL office, where they can give all such answers. But this question is beyond my understanding, that why you have not done the assignment when you are enrolled in the course, and if not, then why do you want to have the certificate without doing the job? Right. So Devapriya Basu, thank you. Okay. And Mridula, books for R in biology. You see, I will say, okay, well, as such, I don't know the name of the book and author in biology, but that much I know, that these books have come. What you can do, you can go to the website of Springer and this Wiley and Chapman and Hall, and there you will see, for example, Springer, I know there is a series, Statistics with R. And then you can see that there are many books, and from there you can find out such a book in which they are trying to teach from the biological point of view. They are trying to use the terminology which are more popular in biology. So at this moment I don't know. Then Shubham, yes sir, when the graphical commands will start? Yeah, the graphical commands and commands are there. The case is, yeah, 8 weeks course, so I think they will come very soon, and in the website you can see the complete details of the schedule of the lectures. From there you can find it out. I don't remember as such now. Then Devapriya, sir, I would like to join a course on R which has direct application on mathematical biology and other fields. Yes, who stops you? Right, you surely join, and then this course is definitely going to help you. That it will give you the basic foundation in learning those concepts. Right? Yeah, that will be a good thing actually. Sir, is there negative marking for the exam? This is a question from Nisha. Nisha, I would say that you refer to the uh, course page and those instructions which are given for the exam, that how they are going to conduct the examination. I'm not really the appropriate person. I can teach you, I can record the lectures, I can answer your question, but for this administrative part, better you refer to the NPTEL course page or write to the NPTEL office. Right, then Sarwan, thank you. Milamu Mashfo, what is R Markdown? A brief explanation. Yes, Milamu, R Markdown is the one of the most recent thing. Actually, they are trying to do something. For example, you have seen that sometime on the websites they are trying to say that you type your command over there, and then they will give you the outcome below then. So it is something like this. It's a sort of interactive portal. For example, somebody offered me that he can translate my book into the R Markdown. So what he will do, that whatever commands I have given in my book for those examples, they will write the program in such a way such that on the internet site a box will appear where you have to type the commands, and then you have to say execute, and it will go behind the R, and then it will compute the outcome in the R, and it will show you on the interactive portal. So that is about the R Markdown, right? So all these things are new things which are coming. Then we are Santosh. In which aspect R software has upper hand over Python in medicine? Please explain in doctor's point of view. You see, Mr. Santosh, well, there is no question like who is better than whom. These are two different types of programming language, and they have their own plus and minuses. For example, this R has one good thing, that R is more statistically sound. The number of packages, the number of, I think that they are more than the number of such things in which can be done in the Python. Although I'm not an expert in Python, I just know a little bit about it. But what I basically understand, that if you are trying to deal with only with the data manipulation, means you have a large data file, you want to copy paste data, and if you want to do some small simple analysis, possibly this Python will help if your data size is too huge. But if you want to do statistical thing, then I personally believe that R will be more helpful. So either you are a biologist or you are a statistician, the same thing is true for all. Then we have VR Santosh. Is this live only for people enroll for SWAYAM course? I hope so. I don't know. Yeah, means I was asked to come to the studio, and I was told that there is going to be a live session, and I need to answer all the questions. So whatsoever questions are coming, I'm trying to answer. I don't know. Means I'm sure that anybody who has got the link can possibly join this one, right? So then Midula, thank you. Shubham, okay sir. Nishad, okay sir. Devapriya, sir, please make an advanced course R in the next semester. Yes, Devapriya, I will try my best. I will try my best. I will try to do something. Right. In fact, I'm doing something, but the things are in pipeline. Hopefully, you will come to know after a month or from the website of our software. Hopefully, I will float a course on essentials of data sciences, and I'm planning that there will be two parallel courses. One means elementary one, and another one which will be take some high topics. Yeah, high topics are actually, there are many topics which can be covered. So I'm trying to take up two possible topics, which will be on the sampling theory and regression analysis, how to do them in R. So, and then after that, let us see how do we progress. Then Infinite Luminous, thank you sir, I really enjoy the course. Thank you Mr. Infinite Luminous. Rahul Mills, sir, course is very good for the beginners. Thank you. Yeah, that was my objective also, that that I had struggled a lot when I myself was learning or trying to learn the R course. So I don't want that anybody in the world should go to the same type of struggle what I went through. So that was the basic idea, and that is how I wanted to make this course as simple as possible. Then we have here Mr. VR Santosh. Thank you, sir. Right, so I don't think if there are any more questions. So, and then let me also introduce you to the hero of the show. I am in the front, and he's in the back end. Murli, come here. Yeah, he's Mr. Murali, and he is responsible for managing the entire course, uploading the videos, and the entire technical management of this course. Who can remove your mask for a while? Okay, I will put one.
No.
Right, so that they can identify you.
Good evening, students.
Yeah. So he's the one who takes care of all the things, and yeah. So I'm in the front, but at the back end he's managing all. Without him, it is very difficult for us to conduct such a course.
Thank you so much, sir.
Right. So okay. Thank you. Valuable time, Devapriya. Sir, can we contact you with you over email? Yeah. Why not? Means who stopped you? Right, means if I know the answer, I will reply you. Otherwise, I will say I don't know. Then Infinite Luminous, thank you, sir. I really enjoy the course. Thank you, Infinite. Yeah, how's your name, Infinite Luminous? Right, means I'm sure that your parents must not have given you this name, Infinite Luminous. Well, I wish and pray to God that you always remain luminous in your life. Rahul Mesa, course is very good for the beginners. Thank you, we are Santosh. Thank you, sir. You are welcome. Chi Gurva, thank you, sir, for the valuable time, sir. I really enjoy the course. Thank you very much, Chi. And Devapriya Basu, sir, can we contact you over email? Yes, Rajalakshmi Arumugam, is R available during the examination? No, Rajlashmi, R is not available during the examination, and the reason is very simple, because this examination is going to be on a computer-based test platform, and for that there is a private company who conducts such examination, and their software does not allow us to upload this R software on their platform. Means 10 years back even it was not possible to conduct such examination on a computer based mode, but now they have come to that stage, so we hope that in the next couple of years they will have a facility to upload R also during the examination. So but for your examination it is not really going to be there, right? Shiro, good evening, sir. Then Shubham, I'm enjoying the course. Thank you, sir. You are welcome. And then we are Santosh. Yes, I am a doctor and I just stepped into R programming. So can you give me timeline for studying R programming? Well, this is very simple. Once you can become a doctor, you can study the medical science. This R is nowhere. R is means person like me can learn R, but I cannot become the doctor. I don't even know even the alphabets of the medical science, right? The only thing I can do, I can prescribe you paracetamol if you have a small fever. Beyond that, means I will come to you. So I will say that these lectures are available online, and you try to take up one very simple topic from your area, in which you are trying to do something. For example, if you are trying to do meta-analysis, so you try to complete this course, and try to learn the basic fundamentals. So this course will give you only a sort of feeling that how you can begin with your topic, and then after that you start with that topic. I'm sure that in the beginning you will have to struggle a lot, but that struggle is going to be much less than what you struggle in your BBS or medical sciences. And then very soon you will come to know that how you are going to do that meta-analysis. And once you learn meta-analysis, similarly, if you are trying to learn anything else, just try to take up that topic, try to take that package. The only thing is what you have to be careful that how you have to enter the data, right? For example, in the medical sciences, if you want to open my stomach, you know that where to put a scissor and where to put a blade. So similarly means you will also come to know in the biostatistics also, and then there should not be any problem, right? Yeah, but I can assure you it is not difficult for you. Yeah, Infinite Illuminate, that's my pen name, sir. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah. Means all good people, all big names always have a pen name, like his T distribution, the student's T distribution. So, right, he is also famous. Depriya, wish you a good health and happy puja. You too, you enjoy the puja, and this time we are going to have a very different type of puja. But believe me and take my words, COVID should not be able to destroy your enjoyment. Puja will be there, but we know how to handle our life, how to drive on the highway. So you are a student of highway, don't be scared, be careful, take all precautions, be safe, and take care of your family also. Thank you. Gagan, sir, can you tell us about examination of R programming? If R software is not available in the examination, how to find the output of the command? Gagan, believe me, that was one of the most difficult job for me, and I could not sleep even for weeks in thinking that how should I ask the question so that my students can answer them in examination. So why do you want to go through with the same pain? You enjoy the life, you study the R programming language, and this is my headache that how should I ask the question so that you all get good grades. And then remember one thing, if you are not getting a good grade, that will reflect on two things. Either you are a bad student or I am a bad teacher. Since you are a good student, there is no doubt, so the doubt will come on me that I am a bad teacher. So better you concentrate on your work, try to learn the programming, and I assure you there will not be any question which you cannot attempt or which you cannot answer without the help of our software during the examination. take my words, and after the examination you let me know what was there any question which you could not attempt, right? And don't take my headache on you. Right, and then infinitum illuminous, thank you, sir. They were pre-bus. I'm a student of applied mathematics. Yeah, good. Nisha Wevel, we are enjoying the course very much, sir. Thank you very much. You are welcome, Nisha. Right, so now there are no more questions. So what should we do? Shall we stop?
Yes, let's wait for a minute, sir, in case if they are
Yeah,
not
right.
asking
So
any questions, we'll wind up.
right. So if you have any more questions, then you can ask. Otherwise, we will wind up. And beside those things, yeah, one very simple question which many times many people ask me, that is about R and Python. Well, you see, there are different types of news articles, and there are different types of say information which is published. Somebody says that okay, R is competing with Python, or Python is competing with R, and so on. It is nothing like that. My advice to you all is this: try to learn both the languages and try to decide which one is needed for which of the job. It is something like you have two different types of shirts, and yeah, one is means where to wear that type of shirt. If you have a shirt in a say very bright color, red color embroidery shirt, definitely you would not wear it in the class, but you will go to a friend's marriage wearing that shirt. Right. So similarly, both are very good language. There is no competition. They have their own utility. The only thing is this: what I know a little bit about Python is that Python is more suitable when you are trying to deal with big data. Big data means you have large data sets. So Python is possibly more efficient. Well, R is also not actually less, but in R there is one very big advantage is that that many statistical applications are available there. Either you want to do linear regression modeling, or you want to do logistic regression modeling, you want to do analysis of variance, you want to do design of experiment, you want to conduct time series analysis, you want to do cluster analysis, multivariate analysis, whatever you say, all the things are available. And similarly for the mathematics also, if you try to see, there are different types of matrix operations, simple matrices, or say Kronecker product, equivalent, means eigen finding eigen values, finding generalized inverse. All those things are available in the R software. For example, if I say the question of generalized inverse may not even be available in Python. I don't know, but that's my apprehension. But in R, that is surely available. So when you are trying to do the things which are more mathematical and statistical, then possibly R software will be a better option. That is my simple advice in general. And as such, I don't say that that R is better than Python or Python is better than R. Both are actually good. And yeah, means why that instead of going into this discussion, I will prefer that you try to learn both the software so that you are an expert in both the software. As simple as that. Right. Well, V.S. Santosh is writing Python is more for artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, and R is more for statistical analysis. Yes, Dr. Santosh, yeah, well, that is the same thing, because in artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, you are trying to deal with very big data size. So that is why the things which are being implemented in during the machine learning process, artificial intelligence learning process, those tools are available in R also. The only thing is this, that the computational is faster when you are trying to do in Python. But on the other hand, it means if your data is small, it is not a very difficult job to get them in the R also. So as such, there is no uniform superiority. It depends what type of top job you are trying to do. Well, that was your okay. Dr. Santosh, you asked the question. I thought you are telling me. So I had already given you the answer also. Right. So now there are no more questions. So I would like that, okay, let us stop now. And then I don't think there is any such big deal in this course. That's a pretty simple course. Yeah, discussion forum is on, and me and my TA both, we try to answer the question as soon as possible as they are raised. But I would request you all one thing, that when you are trying to write your question, please try to write down exactly what you really want to know. Sometimes I get, or say many times I get a question, sir, what is happening here? I couldn't understand what is happening there, because what I have to do, I have shown it now. Now you have to let me know whatever I'm trying to tell you, you are not able to understand. What? Means addition or multiplication or matrix multiplication or what? So in case if you try to write down your questions in a clear language, it is easier for us to to answer. And then there are so many questions that it is very difficult to give them in a very formal way. So we try to be straightforward, and we try to give the answer in the minimum time, in the minimum words, so that we can attend all the questions in the given time. Right, so now we stop here. So we take care. I'm sure that you must have find some difference, or you expected something which is not delivered to you. You might be thinking some more hairs on my head. Well, that video was recorded a couple of years back. So at that time I had more hairs, which I am now losing. Means after every course, every student takes my one hair. So that will be the only difference between my face, what you see in the recording and in the live session. But anyway, that doesn't make any difference. Right, so okay, what is the okay, last question, sir? After learning R programming, what can be the future learning path for the student? You see, I will say simply, once you learn here R, then you try to divert R in your own subject, whether this is physics or say chemical engineering or say mathematics or say biology. And then definitely nowadays, if you are trying to do any analysis, and if that is not supported by the statistical evidence, nobody is going to accept it. For example, you can see the most recent phenomena. Since the start of this COVID, everybody is asking simply one question, that when this is going to end. And if you try to see in the beginning, starting in March, April or so, there are so many forecasting, so many researches are happening. But my opinion was only one right from the beginning, that these outcomes are not dependable. Why? Because this is happening for the first time, and unless and until we have that data, without data we cannot forecast anything. And if you try to see all the sensible forecast were telling that that the forecast can be done only after it reaches the peak. And now how people came to know that the forecast can be done after reaching to the peak? Because they saw the data of other countries where the COVID situation started becoming bad, then it reached to a peak and then it started declining. So that was the thing which was based on the data itself. So that is, if you try to see that and then if you go to a palmist and then you show your hand and try to see that when this COVID is going to end, nobody can tell you. So that is the very simple thing, that whatever you are trying to do with R, that means you are going to do statistical analysis based on certain scientific logic, and whatever the outcome you will get, they will be dependable, they will be acceptable by each and everyone. Now you can see that in the last couple of days, the number of cases in India, they have started decreasing, and people have started making the forecast that by this time, possibly things will really improve. So that is the advantage of using the R software here, and that is how you can see, means if you know how to do this forecasting, how to do this statistical modeling, you can use the R software to do such forecasting. Right, then we have next, thank you sir, Mr. Rajan, thank you, welcome. Then Rajalakshmi, very precise explanation in all the lectures, easily understandable and first time itself. Thank you very much, Rajalakshmi, I really appreciate your Chigura, yeah, I appreciate your smiley. Raghunathmi, sir, I have a question regarding, given the current situation, it is difficult to take the examination from the center. Is that possible to take it home? Well, Mr. Raghuram, please kindly reply based on which I need to register. You see, this is, well, not in my hand. Right. at this moment, if you ask me, we all are struggling that if we have a system where we can have home-based proctored examination so that everybody is writing the examination honestly. So the day we can achieve that thing, possibly we can do. I remember that in the last semester, the NPTEL could not conduct the examination because of the same reason, that it was difficult for the students to reach to the center. They also tried giving the examination at home, and they tried, but it was not really successful. So, Mr. Raghuram, at this moment, I would say that we don't have a sort of infrastructure where we can conduct the examination sitting at home, and possibly you might be sitting in some main city where you can have good internet connection, but please ask those students who are sitting in the villages or in the remote area where they don't have even the proper telephone connectivity. So at this moment it looks very difficult, but definitely I am confident that our country will progress, and in the coming years we will have an option that we can that people can administrator or can take the examination sitting in their homes. Right. Okay. Right. So now there are no more questions.
Yes.
So I will say I will stop here now. So thanks to all of you. Thanks for your patience to listen to me such a long time. Well, I know this is the most difficult job. Means I'm sure that if your family members, including your father, mother, wife, husband, whatever you call, if they ask you to listen to them for such a long time, you will not do. So why you are doing it with me, I don't know, but I am grateful to you all for listening to me patiently, and yeah, means I will try my best to make the thing simpler so that means as many as possible students can learn it. So then I think Mr. Raghuram has given one more question. If I makes me miss the examination, will I be able to take it later? Yes, I think whenever the course will happen, at that time you will have to take it. But I'm sure that you will have to submit the assignments, etc. once again. Right. So now I will say, wish you all the best. Good luck for your examination. Don't worry for your examination. I'm your friend. I always want that you get as many marks as possible. In fact, there is one actually myth that the examination gives the marks. What I always announce in my first class, that suppose there are 100 students in my class and I have to give them say grades, grade A, B, C, D, F. So I have 5 shelves where I have 100 A, 100 B, 100 C, 100 D and 100 F. Now this is the capability of the students, that that whatever grade the student wants, they can just go to the Almira and can take it. Right. So this depends on you, that which grade, what marks you want. I will be the most happiest person in this world if all of you get exactly 100% marks. So with this hope that you all get 100% marks, wish you all the best. May God bless you all, always.